3 feet away from the microphone and blowing my own ears out. So
yeah, I moved mine
just right.
way further.
Hello.
Yeah, we're in. Okay. Eric Lichtenberger, episode 2. Phil, as usual.
Is that how you say your name? Lichtenberger?
Lichtenberger.
My bad.
No, it's all good. People.
Asshole.
I know. Sorry about
say
that.
it the way you want.
Lichtenberger.
It's okay.
What's that origin? What is that?
Yeah.
German.
Let's just start there. Let's start with this strange name.
German.
Yeah, let's start with this weird ass name.
Yeah, what's your
Thanks.
family history, dude?
Thanks,
What's the deal here?
Italian, Scottish, German. Dad's more Italian, German, Scottish. My mom's the same.
But you're just an American dude.
Yeah, I'm not German at all.
Okay.
All right.
When I first
And I
met
had
you,
dark skin.
I'm going way out of order here, but when I first met you / heard of you, you were this legend in Southern California. I think you were living with Dakota. I think you just moved here pretty recently, and people would call you just the German. And it's back when you were double tiring down a lot of rails and stuff. Things at that time that were just completely unheard of. I think you maybe did the one at UCI. That was maybe the first legend.
Yeah.
He rode down the 20 stair at UCI. And they were like, he would just do it riding. It was a normal thing.
I mean,
So I guess where I'm going with this is I thought you were German. I thought, oh, he's a German.
like a crazy fucking
Like an exchange student or something.
tough guy. No,
Yeah.
I'm not a tough guy.
I thought you were like an exchange student or something weird. And somewhere through there I started giving you shoes. Through Dakota probably.
Oh.
And I thought I was hooking up a German guy.
You thought he was just throwing down bratwursts
And
tire riding
and
rails?
then we even got to know each other. And I remember I just had to ask one day, randomly after a long time. And you're like, no, dude, I'm American.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but the legend of the German, it went far and wide in Southern California back then. Man. I remember it was a big deal. It was a big deal.
My buddy Alex named me that. I don't know why. He was like the Germinator, the German.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, dude.
It's
and that
that-
kind of just stuck. Like,
It's that Lich
all the
thing.
San Diego dudes started calling me that shit.
Yeah, the Lichten really put some finesse on it. So, dude, where are you from originally? From the East Coast, right?
Yep. Virginia, Northern Virginia.
Never been there.
Fairfax, a
Know
little
nothing
town
about
called Herndon.
Virginia's pretty hood, right?
It's,
I mean, no.
Not where you're from.
I'd say Richmond's kind of hood, but
I mean, Richmond's hood. It wasn't that bad. No, it's more
Isn't that
like
isn't that where Clips is from?
where I'm at. Fairfax is
Uh-huh.
not Richmond. It's a little bit more ritzy, kind of like farmland and just
Pusha T
middle
notions.
class kind of situation.
All right, well, got that out of the way. He's from Richmond. I'm sorry,
No.
apologies up front. We've all drank highballs, so it's going to start off a little hot and heavy, but we'll ease in as the caffeine.
No, Herndon.
he just fucking said he wasn't from Richmond.
Herndon.
Herndon.
Yeah.
Herndon.
Herndon, I'm sorry.
MS-13.
Rich does a highball. He's like,
Yep,
sorry.
I'm on one highball, and I'm already losing the plot here, guys, so bear with me.
These things are pretty fucked.
So you grew up in Richmond, Virginia. Not actually Richmond, but in Virginia. In
Yeah.
Herndon.
Herndon.
How far is Herndon from Richmond?
Like about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's not from Richmond.
Yeah.
So you're thoroughly
I'm more close to DC.
Okay.
Oh, you're that way.
So like, yeah, like Leesburg and then West Virginia is like 45 minutes.
West Virginia's fucked.
Yeah, West Virginia's.
It's crazy.
And were you really into BMX when you lived out there?
Yeah, I mean, I started riding bikes, and yeah, I just rode and skated
Yeah.
my whole time being a small little bastard.
Yeah. And did you first get sponsored while still living out there?
Oh, no, not at all, no. No, that was never a thought in my head, honestly. I just did it for fun.
Yeah.
After school, we meet up with friends, go skate. We had a bunch of spots. We'd go to downtown DC, everybody would go down there. We'd skate, we'd either ride our bikes or do whatever, but we could be there all night and day, pretty much.
Did you skate first?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, all of us, we skated and rode at
Just
the same
did
time.
everything.
Yeah.
Just the way it was.
But there were
back then.
those dudes that were just like, no, you do one thing or you don't
Mhm.
fucking hang. It's like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah. Where I grew up, there's a lot of skating, and I started skating heavily for a while. And then kind of slowly stopped and then picked up a bike and then started doing that. And then it was just kind of like, I did that for 6-7 years, and I just kind of stuck with it. And I still skated here and there and did whatever.
Our gain is really high right now.
It's stupid
I
high.
just heard a helicopter fly over.
Yeah, that's like,
So that was not a special effect. That was a real helicopter. You know?
Let me hear it. Fucking floss.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. That's
Yep.
disgusting.
Yep. So totally
lost
out of
a
order here again. What is with the toothpick, man? Because you got it right
Dude,
here.
I've got the worst fucking teeth in the world.
Okay.
Doesn't that look nice?
So it's not a weird habit. It's actually teeth maintenance.
When I eat anything, I have like porty teeth. Like not porty teeth, sorry. I have like deep teeth on like my molars or whatever. So if I eat, I have to pick out the food because it's gonna sit in there and fucking.
You need to get a water pick.
Decay and fucking. I know.
It's so fire.
So
I need to get nice teeth.
So you're just out here promoting tooth health.
This is a savior.
Okay.
Cool. It's preventing more cavities.
Yeah. What who'd you grow up with riding out there? Anybody that we know of? Any other people that ended up getting sponsored or?
No,
not
really.
Just
no, I mean, we had this park in Woodbridge that was off the 95, the van skate park that a lot of people would kind of just migrate to from each side, west, northeast, and whatever. You have your Dale City kids, your Woodbridge kids, your Richmond kids, your Fairfax kids. Like it was just like everybody would go to this park and meet up. But John Saunders, the DC dude,
I remember that name.
And a lot of the dudes that no one really.
You're the only one.
No, me and my buddy Eric Holiday.
Oh, Eric Holiday.
Rips.
Yeah, he's
a really good buddy of mine. We grew up riding. And
he's still around.
Yeah, he's
Wasn't he living here for a while?
Yeah.
Like in his van or something.
He was out. He was just living, dude.
Just doing
bought this van. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go drive across."
Yeah, that's sick.
See what Cali's about. And
living
he did it, and he fucking ended up going and he bought a sailboat.
Oh.
And now he's like,
oh shit.
Yeah, he got a sailboat, and he's selling yachts now or some shit.
Whoa.
That's so crazy. He's doing it.
He's following the path.
Yeah, he's just doing whatever he wants.
That's tight. That's the way to do it.
He's a happy boy.
What so if none of your friends were like that into it, how did you get so obsessed with it?
That's the thing. I was obsessed with skating, with surfing and motocross and biking. I got to do all.
When you got into a thing, you just really
exactly. I just got into it, and like the BMX thing, like when I was 18 to like 20, I was living in North Carolina at the time, and I was like really into surfing. I was like, fuck everything. I'm just gonna go surf. I want to go surf. So that's when I moved to Costa Rica for like 6-7 months. Did that thing, and then went back to North Carolina and was kind of like, oh man, I don't know what I want to do. And then my parents got a job offer. My stepdad did in 2006, I believe. And that's how I ended up out in California. Like, I had no clue I'd ever be in California. I wasn't like, send me to California. I love this place. Like, I had no clue what it even was, really. Just from being back east, like, you don't, especially from a small town, you don't really know what's out there.
Right. So
until you go fucking see it.
Let me just pause you there for a second. You said you moved to Costa Rica?
Yeah, for the for surfing.
So how long did you live in Costa Rica for? That's crazy.
Like 6 months, 6.5 months.
Wow. What? So only surfing, no BMX down there?
No BMX, just surfing.
Yeah. How sketchy was that?
I mean, it got sketchy because I got myself in a bunch of bullshit, but it was fucking paradise.
How do you survive down there?
Paradise in Sin City.
You're not allowed to work, right? In America.
Sold drugs to the tourists.
Oh, okay.
And then I got kind of kicked out of the whole area because the Tico kids were going to kill me if I didn't. So.
Right, you're stepping.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I was just taking a business, and I was just, machetes to my neck and all that bullshit. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. It's time for me to go. I think
one machete to the neck will do that.
Yeah.
Understandable. So that's crazy, man. So at that point.
Yeah, but no, that was fun. It was a good.
So you were
experience.
Full surf dude at that point.
Yeah, for surf dude, whatever you want to call it, I just loved.
That was your life.
Yeah, that was like I had like these moments. Like when I was real young, I used to race motocross, and I thought I was gonna be like motocross dude, and fucking that was
right.
Killing it.
And then that kind of just stopped, and I got into skating, and then I got the biking and the surfing. I don't know. I was just able to do certain things, so I kind of got like addicted to the outdoors.
Do you think if you would have
stuff.
got attention from a different industry, you'd be doing that? Like if someone was like, "Oh, this guy's a sick."
I wish. I mean, you never know. Fuck, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
Skating or surfing. I mean, yeah, that'd be awesome.
There goes another helicopter.
Yeah, I don't think people hear much on here. We have our headphones up really loud, so it should be chill. But
cool.
If not, count it as a freebie. So
I'm starting to feel this highball now.
Yeah, the highballs do not play, man. They sneak up on you. So from there, you moved to Costa Rica. BMX wasn't really part of your life. It was just one of many hobbies.
It was just a thing that was in me that I had done years before, and Right. It's not going to go anywhere, you know. It's just
and
there.
then your family randomly.
Yeah, my stepdad got a job offer, and it was either Atlanta, Georgia, or California. And then I was just like, yeah, go to California. And that's when I had moved from North Carolina back to Virginia to help move out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were out here for 6 months, and they're like, yeah, we like it. And then, sure enough, kind of went from there. And I was at like a couple skate parks in Laguna Hills, I believe, and I met Dakota. It was funny because I met Dakota, Cody, and Gutler, and some other dudes in like 2007, like a long time ago. And I remember going up to Cody and being like, hey, what's up, dude? And he just like was like, who the fuck are you? Like, I was like, whoa, dude, this is weird. Like,
this is not
I'm just riding my bike, dude.
Right.
Like, but
now
we're best friends.
Yeah,
like, it sits so weird.
No
like,
offense to Cody.
Yeah, no offense at all. I love you. It's just funny how the whole vibe was.
Yeah, California is a weird one because you can meet some really good friends here, but it's really tough initially.
Yeah.
Everybody's clicked up.
Yeah, it's quite funny. My bike was fucking spray painted like 15 different colors. They got a FBM. Yeah, it was just not their scene.
Yeah.
Their bikes were aching, clean, fucking polished.
Everybody was
like,
aching at that point.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just a really clean setup.
Yeah,
It just looked like it was going to fall apart.
Some S bike.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the movement at that point.
But that was kind of funny.
Side note, I did the graphics for the S3.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Little tidbit there.
Like the Tiffany ones and all that?
The Tiffany frame, yeah, exactly, with all the icons
Yeah.
across the top too. Yep.
Oh, sick.
That was me. So that's pretty cool. You got out here, and
Then I got stuck out
you
here.
became the legend of the German.
I'm 30 years old.
That's sick that he came out here like not on some like I'm gonna make it a BMX
Yeah.
shit. Because if he would have, he probably would have went different.
Probably why it worked out.
I wish
Fast.
I would have been like, I want to surf. It's way more
Nah,
fun. I'm just kidding.
And then you get here to Long Beach, it's fucking
Yeah.
auto wave a month.
Yep.
Sick.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm chasing. This is the only beach which is really weird that doesn't have waves.
Yeah,
Just 'cause the
that break wall, dude. It's so
They're gonna
big.
get rid of it one of these days. They're gonna have to.
I don't think so.
They
There's too
will.
many carnival cruises pulling up for them
Well,
to get
what they're
rid
gonna
of
do
the
is
break
just put a break wall around.
They can
where-
figure it out.
Yeah, easily. It's just made in the fucking.
It would change the whole city.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, the city's already changing.
I don't need my fucking.
It's coming. It's
Bums downtown are now where I'm at now, like in my front yard.
Yep.
They're getting pushed out slowly but surely.
So you moved here. You got in with those guys. How long was it until you got your first sponsor?
I think maybe a year to 2 years. Because I was good friends with Dakota, and he was really good friends with Kurt Rasmussen. And I was living in like Aliso Viejo, I believe, like off the 405. And Kurt was like, that was his local park, and we'd always, meet up and ride, do whatever, and then eventually start riding street and just adventuring. It was crazy because I remember waking up and driving to Huntington, and then getting in like Dakota's van and driving to like the fucking Riverside to ride a skate park, and that's what we did.
That's what we used to do
every day.
Yeah, that was the life.
That was like what we did. That was just what we did. And now that I think of it, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, bikes weren't allowed to ride anywhere.
At any of the parks. Like,
and there were only maybe 5 from LA to Riverside.
And there was one park that was just super not friendly. Like they'd see you pull up in they see bikes in the car, they'd just be like eyeballing you the whole way. I'm like, this is even worth it. And Dakota's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna hit this. And I'm like, oh my God.
it was what we did.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yep, I hear you there, man. So we're 2 years into your Cali living.
Wait, who was the first?
Yeah, was that Sunday we're talking about?
Yeah, it was Sunday.
How'd that come about?
Kurt, he just.
Oh, he was on Sunday.
He was on Sunday. My bad.
Okay. That's funny because to me, Kurt is a new school rider and you're an old school rider, but you were actually right there at the exact same time.
Yeah, it was like a weird timing thing.
That's interesting.
But dude, he's such a cool fucking dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Shout out to Kurt.
Yeah,
Police officer Kurt.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a cop?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's probably a cool cop.
Where at?
Somewhere in Orange County, I imagine.
Yeah, he's for sure in Orange County somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Upstanding citizen. So you got on Sunday through the homie Kurt, and then how'd life change for you then? Did you start traveling some for riding?
It didn't really change much.
Yeah.
A
few bucks in your pocket.
Yeah, a few bucks in my pocket. Bikes started coming more. It was just like I just didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't know. I wasn't like born into the industry. I had no fucking clue. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know the politics. I didn't know the frenzy thing. I didn't know much of anything. I was just like a kid that liked to fucking have fun and ride anything really.
That's a good thing.
But it was just what we were talking about. I don't know how I sidetracked sometimes.
No, man. I was just curious how did you
I
start?
sidetracked for a second.
I guess what I'm kind of curious on that is what was your first BMX trip once you were sponsored?
I think it was like Austin because they were based out of Austin.
They weren't back then. No, it was all here back then.
Was that pre-OTX?
That's how
over there?
bad it is. Oh, that's bad. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
no, I mean, I can remember. I probably know your trip.
Oh, my bad. No, okay. I just totally blew off the whole New York thing and Buffalo and all that stuff where
Right.
Jim was at for a while.
Yeah, because this was the
he
Jim
had got
C
a house.
program.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
And we'd meet up, Jim, founder of Sunday.
Yeah.
And then we'd all venture from his apartment or his house at the time and just ride Buffalo, New York. We'd go up to Canada. We had a dentist at the time. And I think that was my first trip, I believe, was New York.
Okay.
I think. It was a long time ago.
Did he make you ride every street in Buffalo like he ran?
Probably.
Yeah.
It was, it was certain things were just kind of funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Jim Selinsky. He's an
Yeah.
OG.
Oh, yeah, he's
a good dude.
He's the man.
The
Yeah.
first BMX frame that was under 19 pounds when his came out with Kink. I
Yeah.
think it was 5 pounds. Worked all summer at a gas station and bought that frame. It got stolen in
I-
a week.
I stayed at his house for maybe 3 weeks once to film him for an Odyssey video I was making, and
Really?
thoroughly got him to hate me. I'm pretty sure.
Bingo.
But he
I
turned
feel
me.
like that's really not that hard to do.
It's not that hard, and I'm pretty good at it, so it was kind of just a double whammy. And but he did turn me on to Family Guy, which at the time was huge.
Really?
Yeah, it had just come out.
Ah, gotcha.
So shout out to Jim
I
C.
wonder what he's up to now these days.
He's riding every
riding
street?
again. I follow him on Instagram.
He's riding?
He's riding, man.
Whoa.
Everybody's coming back.
He needs to ride.
He's riding a 24-inch now, but he's shredding it. You know,
Whoa.
He's a shredder, so
he's back on it. I'm really stoked for him.
He was like the first one I ever saw do like insane grinds on like actual rails and rode Fulls 9.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. This dude's doing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
croaks,
Yeah,
pedal
He kind of
croaks.
invented Eric's originating trick book, and then Eric brought it to pegless riding, and it became this whole newer kind of thing.
He's done a lot.
Yeah.
did so
For
many
BMX.
He
crazy
was
fucking
doing
grinds.
all the cranks with pegs and
Mhm.
all that stuff. So real innovator, and of course he was a big part of starting Sunday, which Sunday's obviously become a force.
And he had one of the best pedals ever. This turned into a Jim C podcast.
Yeah.
and I do not like that.
No, it's good,
That is
man.
the best. That is the best.
It's
pedal,
good.
The
Good.
trail,
It's
it
kinda
was
crazy.
the Selinsky pedal, yeah.
Yeah,
That
multiple
was good.
levels of Jim C out here.
Yeah.
7 degrees of Jim Selinsky.
Not for long though. We're gonna make a better pedal.
Yeah, so we are
Facts.
we're on Sunday. We're traveling. We're in with Jim C. Where's the coolest place you ever went when you were on Sunday? Did you go to any foreign countries?
Nope.
None?
No.
What about Canada? I thought you went to Canada.
I mean that's about it. That's
All
not
right.
really too foreign.
You went to
me.
Canada. Come on, don't undersell it.
That's not like getting on a plane. We just
That's like a staycation.
Yeah,
yeah, that's like
Right.
going to Tijuana from here.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You stayed in the continent.
Mhm.
Really? I thought you went to Mexico. Nothing like that.
No, I didn't. I didn't do any
Okay.
of that stuff.
We got to get you out of here, man.
I like Long Beach.
That's true. You are a bit of a homebody.
Just kidding.
You got a passport?
Yeah, it's expired.
Oh,
It
All
expired
right.
like 2 years ago. I know.
you gotta go pay that $65.
When that happened, 2 years ago is when I started the tooth thing, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to Mexico because Tony and I just got his teeth done. I'm like, dude, I'm going there. Like,
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I'm going there. And I go there, and I get my passport out. I'm like, I pack all my shit. I'm like gonna drive there. I'm like, I look at my passport and it's expired. I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't I even look at this before?
It's been 10 years already?
But I haven't been to the dentist in like 15. And that 2 years of it like decaying. I'm just like, holy shit, I need to go to the dentist. I didn't have any no health insurance,
Yeah.
nothing. I'm like, dude, fuck.
And you just let it chill.
I mean, yeah, until not too long ago now.
Until literally the other
Fucking-
day. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. Yeah, when we did the Portland trip,
Can't believe it.
Eric didn't come on the Portland trip actually because he
My
got tooth
tooth.
surgery.
Yeah, I had like an abscess tooth,
Yeah.
and it was like fucking.
Good now though.
Yeah, it's gone.
Did they root canal it or pull it?
Oh, they pulled it.
They pulled it.
They pulled it and root canal and did everything.
It's crazy.
Make sure
Sucked.
you're
Sucked.
talking with this thing
It was so bad.
a little bit.
Well, the best passport office in Southern California
That's why I haven't been to the dentist in 15 years.
happens to be in
It's
Long
fucking
Beach.
horrible.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dude, the guy was like, no, like, you know when you get like a couple shots, like,
Mhm.
oh, do you feel this? You feel this? Like, yeah, I feel it, dude. Like, there's a nerve underneath your something, we have to get. I'm like, yeah, you should get it, because every time you're trying to cut the tooth in half to pull it, I could feel it.
Mhm.
Dude, it was so painful. It was unreal.
The last time I had a tooth
All right,
pulled,
no more teeth talk.
just
I'm just kidding.
a tidbit.
I'm just kidding.
The last time I had a tooth pulled, the guy had to break the tooth in half, like you're saying.
Oh yeah, I got lucky. It didn't shatter, and he didn't have to pick it out
He
like
had to
pieces.
put the pliers in one at a time, dude, and he put his feet on the chair.
Oh, I believe it.
He had a foot up on the chair,
Yo.
and he was prying my mouth open with a foot on the chair
Yeah,
to get it out. And he got me so high on the the laughing gas beforehand, dude. There was dogs on the ceiling flying, and he was like, "Just keep breathing until you see the flying doggies." And and I remember like texting people. I was like, "I'm so high right now. I think I'm dying." Like, I was like, "I think this guy's gonna leave this on me until I'm dead. I don't think I'm gonna make it." Like. But I did, and it was like an $80 tooth surgery, so that's what you get. You know?
$80?
Mine was $500.
Yeah, it was a nice deal. So
yeah, that's like real nice.
Yep. But teeth are good. Sunday was good. Not too much traveling going on. You did have a couple video parts. You were in Up and Away. That was a big one.
I think that was like the worst video part I ever did. Sucks for me, but yeah, I mean, it was a disaster for me because
you're picky.
Me being super picky, I blew out my knee. And it was like, I didn't really have a good knee, and I was trying to film certain things with a knee brace, and it was just like, this sucks. Like, I'm not even doing this right.
Bad culmination of
It was like horrible.
Knee surgeries are really the worst.
It really fucked me up I'm not gonna lie, when I did the knee, meniscus, and the PCL or whatever, I would say I didn't get back to normal for, I'd say, almost 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, I've been just
to get
like
the strength,
super
the balance.
You know, just stretching and just trying to eat better, obviously. Yeah. Just little things changing.
Flashback to the 20 cheeseburgers conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I know, right? Like, exactly. I try to fucking work out the cheeseburgers, but no, dude.
On that note, your diet. You said you're eating healthier. I've only ever seen you eat candy.
I don't have any now.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, that's really good.
Where's the proof?
I have a highball.
But you would like some, right?
No, not really.
Okay, cool.
The reason why I don't like it as much anymore, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And this shit's expensive as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the money for it.
Candy.
Not only that, it's like my teeth are just
going away.
Start eating apricots.
I need to start just fucking plugging my teeth.
What does that even mean? Plugging them, just putting a grill in?
Yeah, something. I don't know. I got too many holes I gotta fix.
They probably got that. Yeah, they got you.
I need to get on Obamacare and get my teeth taken care of.
What happened with? Were you on Odyssey too?
Yeah, eventually it was like
it became a package deal.
It became like a little package deal.
Yeah, and then it ended fairly abruptly, right? I actually remember I had started Stranger. We were pretty good friends at that point in time, and I had started Stranger. We were both living in Long Beach. And we would joke around about you quitting Sunday and getting on Stranger back then. And I had no money. It was just me running from my apartment.
That's so crazy.
So it was a complete joke.
I remember you come over to Dave Jacobs' house and he'd be editing. And
he'd be meditating in his pyramid.
He'd have like crystals hanging and fucking all kinds of cool stuff going on.
Telling us about all of the conspiracy theories.
Have you seen this?
This is when conspiracy theories...
Check this out.
They had just come out.
I didn't ever think of anything until I moved in with him.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. I never thought about aliens doing 9/11 until meeting Dave Jacobs.
When I was living with him, an earthquake happened. One of the biggest ones in Southern California. He was in New Mexico at like the highest point.
Took off.
Yeah, he took. Yeah, he fucking made me take off because he took off.
Yeah,
I drove to fucking Riverside. Mm-hmm. Fucking an hour and a half somewhere and just got a hotel and was just watching the news, waiting for it to happen. I'm like.
Thinking it was gonna like break off or what?
I don't know what the fuck I was. I was just sitting there smoking weed, thinking Dave was like so right, and I'm like, ha ha
ha. I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Like, it was funny because we all thought Dave was a little out there with his ideas because he was so open minded. It's not dissonant. He was just so open minded that he researched everything.
His power,
but it all sat with us. Like you'd leave and you'd be like. I don't know, man. I don't think I should live by the beach. Like, I still to this day, I'm like, one day that ocean's gonna wipe out my apartment.
Yeah, you have 4 stairs right there. You're chill.
No, I'm good. I'm up 4 stairs.
Yeah. You're 16 feet above sea level.
Shout out to Dave Jacobs. Definitely one of the smartest dudes I've ever met. To a fault. He's too smart.
Too smart.
But so we're in Long Beach. We're joking around about you getting on Stranger. It had just started and all that, and hanging out with Gray Boy and the homies back then. Mm-hmm. And then the Sunday thing and Odyssey thing kind of came to an end. Not to rag on those guys, but what
happened with that?
What generally went down there?
Dude, I have no fucking clue. Someone came in and just changed up the whole situation, really.
Gotcha.
I literally got home from surfing and I got a text. Yeah, it was like a text, I believe. Or no, it was a call. Or I don't even know what it was, but it was crazy because they were saying how sales are down, and I'm like thinking in my head, like, dude, what the fuck are you coming at me with that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have anything that's signature.
I can't
nor do
control
I have a
sales.
colorway, nor do I have any say in what the fuck you're talking about.
Was this the same thing when Hodor got off as well?
And it was just like a way of like telling me, hey, we can't pay you anymore.
It was right about the same time.
The same time,
Yeah, right around there.
I remember it was like 4 or 5 people. It was just,
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was just weird the way they approached it. There wasn't a. I don't know.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah. On their defense, you know, they're good guys, but they
they
do run a program. You know, just to compare it to ours. In mine, everything runs through just me, and so to a fault, then I'm obviously the one holding the baggage when something bad goes on, which is okay. But
Cool.
theirs, they hire team managers and things, and so when a new guy comes in, he has a new plan.
I believe they. I'm not going to say Walter wanted certain things, but I know
Walter was the TM at that
Yeah,
time.
exactly. He
Shout out
presented
to Walter
something.
Penninger.
Yeah, he presented certain things to the table, and they took it, and it was just a budget. It was a changing of direction. Like there's nothing. It wasn't like, oh, you did this. It's like there's.
Yeah.
I just wish they were more upfront about it. You know what I mean? Like telling me what the deal was.
Right.
But it was just what it is.
What was actually happening?
Yeah, like
sales being done.
Yeah, it's like, dude, don't come at me like that. That shit's weird.
It's like sugarcoating it.
Right.
Like, hey, this is what's going
And
on.
the fucked
with
thing was, like,
company.
I was like somewhat good friends with him. It's like,
Yeah. We've all been there.
It's like,
That's
kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No hate on those
Yeah, no
guys.
hate at
It's
all.
interesting.
It's just- it's what it
It's
is.
good that you're not holding any grudges or
fuck
anything.
no. Hell no.
So-
I'm in a way better, funner
And
situation.
it all led to where we are today, of course.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Odyssey for doing that. Actually, making this all possible.
Okay.
I mean Sunday. Sorry, Sunday.
Both y'all.
So yeah, you got off that, and then you were kind of just doing your own thing for a little while, floating around, filming clips. Still lived with Dave there for a bit.
Yo.
And then eventually we did line up,
Yeah, we did.
and you got on The Stranger too.
It wasn't that long, yeah.
It wasn't. No, it was pretty short, probably within 2 years. And but before we go there, I'm just curious. We kind of glossed over the whole angle of your riding and how different it is.
Mm-hmm.
Through this whole period in time, you always rode no pegs. You always had a little bit of a forward bar, taller bar. You always ran a very specific Eric setup that you still ride today. And what drove you to cassette hub? Of course, no pegs, cassette hub. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I rode left side pegs for a long time, and I rode a lot of trails.
Like back in Virginia.
And I grinded it was fun to me, you know what I mean? The grinding and everything. And then one day I just literally, I think I fucking almost chunked my Achilles out riding. And I'm like, dude, I don't need these fucking things. Like, and then eventually, me seeing Aiken and other dudes ride with no pegs, I was like, I don't fucking need these things. Like, and the way the bikes were built back then, it's just, you had a fucking peg. Like, the drop-offs were huge, you had a long-ass axle, you had a lot of room, there wasn't any tapering of any sort, you know what I mean? You had a lot of surface. So I'd, eventually started doing that shit, and I kind of just stuck with it, and it wasn't, a thing that I want. It was just something that I just felt good, and I just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
And the progression with that is, it's a different type of progression, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more of looking, it's not any different, really. You're still looking for a setup.
Yeah.
But it's just...
different setup.
It could be different, but it's a little bit more selective, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a way, you can't just have fun on one ledge. I mean, you can, but you have to just make it, you got to really milk that ledge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Do you feel like keeping that unique angle has kind of kept bike riding more fun for you?
Yeah.
It's not
Fuck yeah, it
competitive.
has. It's because I'm not digressing, I'm still progressing. It's like there's so much more shit that I've unaccidentally done that still needs to be done.
And when you go to a spot in Southern California, there's everybody. This is the thing in Southern California. You go to the spot, whoever you're with names off the 35 tricks that have already been filmed there. It happens everywhere we go. It's the worst. Yeah. No offense to people that do, but it's the worst. Don't do it.
Don't fucking do something that's been done.
Yeah,
and
that's the problem.
Don't one down it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is both.
That's what
both
people are
sides
doing, and it's sad to see dudes that are supposedly. Fucking have so much credit and so much, but then doing it, it's just like, dude, whoa.
Yeah.
Right. So what he's speaking of is saying maybe at this certain rail we're talking about earlier at UCI that Eric double tired in 2007 and was this legend. maybe in 2018 somebody's going to go and double tire it again, or worse, do a feeble grind or something. Not
It's like
comparing.
one up me or do
Just-
something.
exactly.
Like, don't one down it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Blow me out of the water.
But
like, that's what's fucking good about progression. Like,
but in a weird way, I'm older than you, obviously, but still, our generation, our BMX almost doesn't exist now.
it's crazy how the riding changed. You know, when I'm not gonna say when you stopped, like a lot of the big shit kind of slowly tapered away, and then it became, I'm not gonna say little, but
Flatland.
It got very tech.
it became Flatland became in the next couple of years after that for sure, and then it either helped your body out, it helped you chill for a second and kind of pick up different bike control, or you just either stuck with your niche. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just where it was make or break for a lot of people. I feel.
Yeah, and then you have people like Dak that do gigantic hammers. And
Exactly.
Can
And
also
then
do
you
the
can
flatland
all-
shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Then
keeps
you
it
got
balanced.
Corey and you got Nathan and you got Garrett. It's like all these dudes. Like
They made it through both.
yeah, they did. They did.
And
It's
that's
like
why they're them.
exactly.
Facts.
Yep. No, I'm with you there, man.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely rather see Eric do like a threader through a telephone pole wire thing than someone do like a Smith nose bar. Like,
yeah, and no offense to the Smith nose bar, it's
I love
really
them both.
cool.
Full of
But the
fits.
But
reason,
if you did it on a group setup,
but
it's
we're
like-
only talking about it because we've seen 2000. It's not
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
it's the overabundance.
repetitive, yeah.
It's the heavy-handed usage of it, and
I feel it.
and really, you know, I can speak from the angle of somebody who sponsors riders and makes videos from this side. That's all we look for, man. Is who's keeping BMX unique.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's-
like when that Stevie kid did the fakey X up.
Oh my
I
god.
was fucked. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's crazy.
This
So
kid,
good.
Steven Valerie, that I put up a vlog today, and he's in it, and
He's fucked.
he did all these backwards.
No, I
X-up
saw.
rides.
I was like,
He's-
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, he
He's
did
so
X-up
sick.
ride to 3, like dipped 3 after an X-up ride, you know. So
Yeah,
He's
so
crazy.
there are kids out there still seeing it like
Fuck
that.
yeah, they're on the East Coast.
Even at the
They're-
plaza, you know, even the kids, because it's different, right? We didn't have plazas, we didn't have that kind of thing, so we couldn't really. It was actually pretty hard to just get really good. You know, it was easy for us to find spots and stuff, but we couldn't just train because we could never ride a flat rail for a whole day straight.
Mhm.
It didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was rusty, had nails hanging out.
We had skate park rails. That's all we had. Really.
But like 2 of them, and they're an hour away.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There was no Sabrosa rail in the front yard
Yeah.
to dial in your
Oh
grinds.
hell no! There was
you know?
none of that stuff. Nope.
So it just, it's just a different time. Now there's an abundance of spots, and so that's
Yeah.
kind of reshaped the way people ride a little bit, I think. Yeah. But it's pretty interesting,
Just
man.
well-rounded. It needs to be
Yeah.
notified.
Yeah. No, I mean,
just-
it's cool. Everybody does what they want, but obviously it stands out when people ride in a unique way,
Oh, yeah,
and it
facts.
really stands out when people have skills and kind of both sides of the fence.
I mean, you have to. It's like
It's just nice seeing.
it's just easier to work. You
Yeah.
know, it's like you have the right tools to work. You can make it look good.
When you see kids
Do it
not
right.
absorb the trends is really sick too, because you see BMX grown like a different light.
Yeah.
You see people doing like the fakey X up shit instead of a Smith nose bar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
fucking
oh,
amazing.
Yeah.
that's tight.
yeah, and if here
We need
and
to see more.
to take it full circle, if people love that video I made today, go watch it.
Go fucking watch it.
Watch next week 9,000 fakey X up rides, and next week we'll talk about wanting Smith nose bars. So there you go, it goes full circle.
Grass is always green.
Yep, exactly. Water your lawn, folks. So we're going all through there. You're on Stranger at this point. We had a pretty cool thing going at that point. It was me and Brenner running it. Shout out to Aaron Brenner. He did a
Yeah.
great job. He was the homie back then.
I miss you, Aaron.
Yeah. He's moved on. He's doing some really cool stuff now.
Yeah, he's probably
And
doing something cool.
he's doing a bunch of prefab work, like for building out displays for companies on rooftops.
Oh,
like
sick.
Absolute Vodka. Like
Whoa.
he's doing cool stuff. He's putting his skills to use.
That's
yeah.
tight.
So
Yeah.
stoked for him. But yeah, so we had all that. We obviously did the DVD. I'm not going to go into the whole DVD thing. I'll just say it was a great time. It was the best of times, and it was the worst of times.
It was like,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it was a fun time.
It was.
It was. Can't explain it.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
DVD is full of straight hammers from
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. It took a
was
long
like
time
we were
to
all.
make.
It was like we all were fucking brothers. We all grew up in the same house, and we were just on a trip or something crazy. Like,
Yeah.
we were all
It-
just our own fucking.
Everybody kind of hated each other, but
but
also
no,
loved
but
each other.
yeah, exactly. It was like it was fucking.
Yeah.
It was
It
interesting.
literally is like brothers.
Yep.
You hate them, but you gotta love them.
It was I've never had in my life an experience where nearly every single rider on the team at one point or another came to me and was like, I'm never riding with those guys again.
It's so funny.
They made me cry in the van today. That's a Quan quote, by the way.
Shout out Quan.
So anyway, shout out to all those guys. I love them all. Obviously, we had some weird drama through the way things went after that. A lot of people left the team.
Yeah.
A lot of changes happened. In my opinion, that's just the way life goes. Nothing goes forever.
It seems like that was an eternity ago now.
It does.
Like,
it's funny.
I think it was. I feel like I'm 40.
Yeah. But Eric here wrote it out with me.
Yeah.
Thank
What made you decide to stay?
My dude.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like I said, maybe me not being from the background and having
Gotcha.
like all this and that going on. There's no clout for me. There's no like worry or care. I just want to have fun, and I know my youth, and I know how long it's gonna be. So I'm not gonna fucking argue over some shit it's not gonna last. You know what I mean? It's like
Gotcha.
there's no reason. You're not here forever, dude.
You felt stable. You liked where you're at.
I mean,
so-
I'll make myself feel stable. Like there's
gotcha.
in certain situations, like you just have to. You know what I mean? There's no backing down. It's just riding with the wave.
Yeah.
True.
And if it really isn't you, then it really isn't you. It's not that big of a deal.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you
Yeah.
know,
Find your path, stick
find
to
your
it.
path and
whatever
stick
it
to
is.
it. That's what makes you grow in life. Like fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was just kind of funny. Like how everyone kind of did just jump off ship. I was just like, I'm just wondering what were they thinking? Where were they at in their life? And like.
Yeah, because
that's what it
really
is.
comes
You know what I
down
mean?
to.
Yeah, it's what it really comes down to.
It's not. It's not.
It's
group,
a lifestyle.
It's
you know
not
what I
a
mean?
group
It's not
journey.
like
Everybody has
exactly.
their own personal life, and
Yeah.
and all the things going on in it that lead to these
Exactly.
decisions. So yours kept you here. I'm
Yeah.
happy about it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still pushing.
Yep, we're still here today, y'all. Still kicking.
Still eating cheeseburgers and doing cheeseburgers.
So,
This is gone. No.
so we fast forwarded to damn near today, honestly, through all of that. Kind of an interesting topic here that I thought touches on your history. I've never seen you at El Toro. You've been riding forever. Obviously, you could have filmed things there.
I mean, I grinded the middle rail when it was.
Oh, you did
like,
it. You
yeah,
did El
I
Toro.
Pegless. Like,
You're part of the history.
A long time ago. Like,
You pegless grinded it?
mhm.
Holy
I
shit.
think it
Was that in a
I
video?
think it was in one of Navaz's videos.
Okay.
What the fuck? I've never seen that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's interesting because today I see so many people talking about these kids.
I
And
was-
El Toro.
I was more of like disappointed that the center rail was gone because that
Yeah,
was
that's
that was
a
in the ride. That was when riding wasn't like, oh, you don't do you don't do the left or right side rail. You know what I mean? There's a
Straight up.
you just don't do it.
It's
like,
a little bit of a letdown.
but yeah,
now seeing
exactly.
somebody hit the
I mean,
side rails.
for you too, it's like the confidence thing. Like
Yeah.
you just have to do something balls to the walls, and there's no foam pit. You know what I mean? There's no bush. There's nothing to fall into. But
It is interesting though, right?
I lost interest right when they took it out. I was just like, well,
Oh,
now
okay.
it's just a big gap. Like,
Yeah.
people are gonna just start doing crazy shit, and there
You're not
has been a
a stair guy.
shitload. I mean, after doing the knee thing, and like, I used to love high drop shit, but
Yeah.
after the knee thing, and like, just knowing how I want to, balance my body out and be able to do shit when I get older, I can't just do it right away. I have to
Picking your battles.
100%. Like, I feel now that I'm ready to do bigger shit.
Yeah.
After like 7 years, dude. Like
Mhm.
that's how my body is. Like, I don't know. When I did that, when I fucked up my knee, I didn't heal it right, and just it was a disaster.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just wasn't a good thing.
Yeah.
But
So-
that's like, I mean, we can even go with Garrett Reeves. Like he hurt his knee really bad.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
took him years to get back.
That was
He
the
didn't ever
downfall
come
for him.
back. You know what I mean? So it's like, you look at all the savage shit he did. It's
One of
like,
the best ever.
yeah, exactly. It's like me being able to sit back and watch and not be in the moment and try to do that shit. Me knowing that I don't want to kill myself for something is like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just different for me.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Like,
Man.
I mean, I'll do some shit, but it's like I have to be 110%
Yeah.
and there too. You know what I
But
mean?
you were on.
But living in the moment, that's what I mean. Like, Garrett, dude, there was no thinking.
No.
He's like, and that's how a lot of
feeling.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And that's how a lot of his shit got done.
Yeah.
It's like a savage way of riding. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
His shit's just like a different.
He wasn't doing it for any reason, but just to sort of beat himself.
For
He was playing the game
exactly.
against himself.
Like he's a gnarly dude. He
Yeah,
wanted to be
exactly.
gnarly.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just he would find shit that was impossible and be like, I want to prove it's not.
Yep.
You know, which
Pretty
is
much.
there ain't nothing better than that.
Yep.
You know,
What's the last thing he had come out?
What was it?
I could not tell you.
Same.
Yeah,
I could watch his OSS part and just watch it
probably that OSS
over
video
and over and over again. It was so
for
fucked
a
up.
full thing.
Yeah, for a full.
But just getting back to like doing big shit, all like
Yeah.
just knowing how it could really affect you in the long run. Like, I don't have money to like, and
It's more of a thing you do on the come up.
it's
Mhm.
more. Yeah, I guess.
You know,
And if you have huge endorsements
we
and
all
you're
hunt
able,
when we were
like
younger.
think about it, dude. There's guys out there doing big shit and they have endorsements and they could still lose all their shit.
Dennis
Like,
Anderson, prime example.
yeah, if you really hurt yourself really bad, that shit's gone. Like,
Yeah.
But it's like it's his mindset. He's been 100%. You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
an athlete.
He's an athlete. He's never really gotten hurt that bad to where it's like, I don't know. He's been hurt, obviously.
But he's prepped for it.
It's
he
like
goes
Reynolds.
out
Like
and he's
Reynolds has been good and just so solid for so long.
Yeah.
Like nothing ever threw him off. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
and
amazing.
he stuck to his shit.
It's
That's
really
why he's
amazing.
so damn good at his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Agreed. Yeah. Yep. Both those dudes, dude, just straight true athletes. It's insane.
Yeah.
And the
It's
thing
like-
is even if they did get injured, we wouldn't have even heard about it because they wouldn't have made a big deal. They would have
Yeah,
just
yeah.
healed up and came right back.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like Dak. I don't know he got hurt until after.
There you go,
He
dude.
was like, oh,
It's like, dude, they don't want anyone to know because
Because they don't even want to know themselves. They probably
exactly,
haven't
it's a
accepted
mental
it.
battle
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like I've been hurt a million times.
They're like,
And,
this ain't me. I'm the guy who did it. This is just a quick stop.
Yeah.
and the knee way was the worst for me.
I did
Like,
two. I did
I'm
two
just
ACLs,
like
dude.
the way
I'm
I
with you.
was, what I was eating, how I was eating, drinking, smoking. Like
Yep.
I made it so much worse. And if anything, I micro tore everything else.
Yeah.
Like my leg is so loose now.
Yep. Tried to ride right away.
Yeah, like
after.
I had no clue that I had to get back on. It's
Yeah.
like that's the mindset, I guess, from being in the industry and like just not
Do
really.
you think it was like outside perspective where you like?
Well, it's
thought-
like you got to think like these kids grow up wanting to be something and like
Yeah.
have such a fucking strong reality towards it. It's like they don't need to be bothered by
Yes,
something
yeah.
like that. You know, it's like. But me, I worked a 9 to 5. I mean, they have too. Most people have, but it's like I don't know. I just came from a different background. It seems like. And
Yeah.
my situation in BMX was different, so yeah, it is different
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
long
mine
run.
was really similar
Just
to
certain
yours.
things are different, so it's like, yeah, you're just not gonna kill yourself.
We're all different.
Yeah.
Yep. Takes all kinds, man. But so that's pretty interesting. I was thinking you were this creative writer. No, you never went to El Toro, but I forgot you actually did a lot of gnarly shit when around that
I
period
used
in
to
time.
love it, but not anymore.
Yeah, in the Sunday era, you were hucking yourself down the scariest.
I'm pretty
spots.
sure right when I did my left knee, I did my right knee for an Odyssey video. Like a nose bonked off like a roof that was like a 16-foot drop. And I just hyperextended it, and you can
Oh,
see it. In,
nothing worse.
It was just like, fuck, here I go again. So I'm like, I have 2 knees to battle with.
Yep.
And that really, honestly, took a toll with not just like riding, like fuck riding, like just walking
Mhm.
and living, dude.
just
like,
being a normal person.
being a normal
Yeah.
normal person and waking up every day and not being in my car and having both my fucking knees hurt, like
Yeah.
that shit's unreal. Like that'll literally make you never want to ride a bike again.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand, but when you've seen one of your joints, a knee or an elbow, bend the wrong way, you can never forget it. That's always
mean-
going to be in your head. You're always going to be aware.
That and like the internal abuse. Like some
Yeah.
people just cadavers don't hold for you. This
Oh, yeah.
doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Like your body's gene just sometimes just doesn't jump
It
back
ain't-
like
it
ain't
those
an
organic
other
seal.
people's
Yeah.
bodies do. Like
Yeah.
some people are horses, some people aren't horses. Some
Yeah.
people are, you
Straight
know what I
up.
mean? Like it's just
Yep, some people
Scary
are
little-
models like me, and some people are not.
Some people are just ridiculously handsome, like Rich. So wait, is any of your old Sunday stuff online anywhere? Like,
oh, maybe, probably.
That is
Maybe
like
a complete bike or something funny.
I'm trying to see that fucking.
But
necklace.
we're talking about the video.
Oh,
parts.
Oh, the video.
Because that's kind of what I
Oh,
was
that-
getting at earlier. Is we really dedicated during our time to essentially ride BMX and our
Right.
sponsors,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is most of it doesn't exist online now. Like
Which is
I had hundreds of
fucking
photos in
mind
magazines,
blowing.
and they just don't exist now.
Yeah.
yeah, from
It's crazy.
coming into an industry, not knowing how it was, and then seeing it do that, like a zine go away,
Mm.
was like having like a foundation just being pulled from me. Being like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Like years, decades of shit's just not there anymore. Like, dude,
It's weird.
whoa.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel the same way. It's like
It's scary. It's
only
just,
the last
fucking,
year I rode BMX sponsored exists in a digital era, and everything else is pre that, and nobody has a financial reason to.
I mean,
upload it.
digital's cool and all. Everyone's around it. They can get to it. It's just accessible. But it's like the zine thing. Like it's just a different core. It's like you literally just took the heart out of the body. And now you put a fucking mechanical.
Yeah, I agree.
Thing. I can't explain it.
I do think it's kind of interesting. I have this philosophy. Let me preface this with we have nothing but respect for Ride BMX. I love Ride BMX. Yeah. I grew up on Ride BMX. Jeff Z is one of my best friends.
Dude, he's the man.
Yeah,
I've shot 2 covers with him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it just blows my mind.
But I do
see
think
the way
that
digital and business and
it seems that magazines in general, unfortunately, by the time that they were reaching their demise, were sort of ran by their advertisers. Yeah. So it changed. It changed from an editorial op-ed, kind of. People want opinions. That's why we buy things. We want to hear a point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it kind of changed to where all print publications went to, well, here's the trip our advertiser did. And here's the other trip our advertiser did. And here's the product our advertiser is releasing. Right. And so it didn't leave a lot of purpose for people to buy them anymore and led to where it went. Whereas now, there's no advertisers in print.
Yeah.
Yep. I, in my opinion, I think print's going to come back without advertisers, and it's going to be raw as fuck
I
again.
hope so.
And,
what was that magazine?
That's my take.
It was a BMX magazine that you could just read, and it was the funniest thing ever.
Back then?
Yeah, it was like
the Big Brother one, Faction.
Faction, that's what it was.
Faction.
It was so
Faction.
funny, like so much random shit.
Yeah.
It was like fuck.
It was kind of like what Dig was in the beginning.
It's kind of like this is fun to read, and like it's got shit and content. It's just it was interesting.
Yeah, I agree, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to John Paul Rogers and Faction. That was a good moment. I had a couple photos in there. Yeah, can't find them online now though, guys. Come on now. let me get a tagged upload over here. So
just threw them in the trash bin.
So yeah, it's interesting. I feel like the industry as a whole hasn't really recovered since print ended. We're all still wondering what is going on.
What's the next? Yeah.
DVDs don't exist because who has a DVD player? Do you have a DVD player?
PS4.
Yeah, I have things that play DVDs.
But no actual DVD player, yeah.
It seems weird to me, the idea of even putting a thing into a thing, and it's all different now.
Yeah.
It's all different. And it's interesting. We're all trying to find the path now. And Eric, I feel like you balance it quite well. You post on Instagram all the time, posting awesome clips. They're fun to watch and all that. You're out riding in people's vlogs. And of course, Ride BMX Pro Part about to drop. So you've been secretly stacking, banger clips too.
Slowly.
You're kind of
not really banger, but
okay. Well, you say not banger. I'm guessing we'll disagree, but
hard disagree.
That'll be out on Friday for everybody to enjoy.
When you guys went to go get the high balls, I was thinking, if he has a Pro Part coming out, and all the stuff he's been posting on Instagram is like heat.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a Pro Part gonna be?
That's what I'm saying.
Sick. Yeah.
We're excited.
I'm stoked.
So
thank you guys.
So, but what's your outlook on that? Do you just not worry about it and ride? Because that's the vibe.
It wasn't like. I mean, we even shot an interview about it. It was just like my outlook was the homie Zach coming and meeting up. There wasn't a deadline. There wasn't a fucking. I don't know, with the way of just meeting up with a homie and being relaxed and going out. It's easy to stack shit. You know what I mean? It's like easy. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's easier. You know what I mean?
It's like when you go and just ride a spot and figure something out instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna do this on this ledge. Let's go there.
But
never works.
It was really spread out. So it was like we got to pick and choose. Like, oh, this is a cool setup for this. Oh, this is a cool setup for that. So I was like working with tricks that I kind of, I was trying to fuck with, but just with a unique setup in the street. And with him, like he rides pegless too, so he kind of knew
he's got
a bunch of cool. He's got a good eye too. So it'd be like super easy for him to go to a spot too, because he'd be interested in doing something there as well. Right. Maybe when he'll go back later. But it's nice going out with someone that has the same kind of like outlook.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like they're not just looking at a ledge or a rail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at a ledge and a rail. I am. Trust me. I'm totally looking at a ledge and a rail. I film shit like that's not what I'm not looking for.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But with him, it was just really easy. He lived in Long Beach, super close, fucking good friend of mine, good filmer.
Yeah.
It was just there wasn't an end. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually there was.
Yeah, it's interesting.
2 years flew by really fast.
It's interesting though because
shit,
you kind of have
2 years.
You kind of have to have those big goals to keep stoked though, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it was just funny, like the way the whole thing panned out. It was just so lax. I didn't really know. I was just stacking without me even knowing. I'm like, I'd forget about some of the shit. Like, oh, I did that. Oh, I did that. Oh, I forgot about that. And then towards the end, like, it's kind of all coming together, and it's like, oh, we got like a decent little video. Just like anything else, it wasn't stressful for me ever. Like, sometimes I'd go to the gym and we would have to go and ride certain spots because it was just how it was. It was just already lined up.
Yeah.
It was just how it was. It's just the program we were on. But out here, it's like I live next to them. I roll out of bed. I'm in my town. I'm in California. I drive everywhere. As it is, I know of a bunch of spots. So it was like, it's really easy for me to work with him.
Yeah.
It wasn't like hard at all.
Zach rules.
Because I've worked with a bunch of people before, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah. So, on that note, you didn't choose to film a full video part. That you didn't even really care.
Well,
they came to you with it.
Yeah, they came to me, and it just took me forever because I'm not gonna say. And there's a reason why. Like, yeah, I live my life. I do whatever the fuck I want. I'm out filming Instagram clips and doing stuff for Stranger. I'm doing stuff for just living my life and doing whatever.
Long Beach Farmers Market.
Yeah, exactly. Donuts and fucking
I was at
teriyaki bowls all day.
The best thing about Long
But it's just like fitting in certain times to do certain things was like just easier.
Yeah. Did it get stressful towards the end when you knew you were wrapping it up?
One thing that got stressful was me not like being that person to want to wake up and go do something that I got kicked out of. Like, it just doesn't really interest me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, wake up and go straight to a banger. Like,
that's right.
I know my situation in life. I know this. I know that. So it's like, but I know my ability too. And it's like, it's just a little mind game. It's a little battle you play. But I mean, everything worked out fine. I didn't get hurt at all during the whole thing. It was just, it worked out.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. That's how I think every project should be. It's just super lax like that, and every trip to the Stranger we did, it turned out awesome.
Yeah,
like, it was just so.
Yeah.
I mean, other than certain issues, you know, but other than that, it was fucking amazing. Like, it just worked.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's I think you just gotta let it flow.
You got to.
When you press it,
that's when you press it, bad shit happens real quick.
Straight up.
Every time.
So,
and I learned that riding for Sunday. Blew out my knee on a trip, like on the stupidest thing, like when you're eating a fucking chain. Like I put my foot down and I didn't even crash. Like it just fucked my whole 2 years up. But yeah, it is what it is.
So what's your take on that note? So I guess to you, really, it's just kind of no different the way you see riding. It doesn't matter Instagram. It doesn't matter video. You just ride.
Yeah,
you're a rider.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So on that note, because Instagram and BMX is, it's an interesting
there's
topic.
a feeling when you're filming with someone that has a real camera and there's other angles. Yeah, you feel almost better, obviously, because you're justifying certain angles. You believe in it more. That's the satisfaction with filming. You know what I mean? But when you're stacking Instagram clips, like I don't know. You can go to that extreme too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's what's weird, right?
It's all on how you fucking want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can make something look good. Like, these kids these days don't know how to do something, so they fucking dress super steezy and fucking hold their bike a certain way, and then they film it.
And they still end up with a
end up with a fucking awesome clip.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys, but just
there's just so many different ways to do it.
Yeah, exactly. There's a million ways to do it.
Man. So, where that was kind of going with that is that while Instagram and BMX is an interesting topic, the real topic is Instagram and life.
Yeah.
This shit is changing life, right? It's that instant gratification, that the whole.
That's what that's all. It's like that valid feel of like.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's kind of.
It's a weird drug, man.
It's internet high. You feel that internet high.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got 10,000 views.
Oh yeah.
I mean that right there would be cool if it was deserved. You know what I mean? Like for certain people, but I just see how the cloud is.
It's random. Yeah.
It's so fucking spread. I'm just like. I look at the vlogs, I'm like looking at these fucking people, and like, what is going on? How are these people like talking to themselves and like people?
That's me.
Not even that, but just like it has nothing to do with anyone that's vlogging or like. But it just blows my mind that people are interested. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
and not even just BMX. fucking talking about changing a baby, opening presents, like the most random shit.
Kids playing with toys
is viral. Like kids playing with toys. Like nothing. I'm not hating on vlogging at all. It just blows my mind how it's just
it's
like
weird.
It's opened up a different eyeball. You know what I mean? It's not just like doing a trick because I don't know. I can't explain it. It's not doing the trick anymore. You know what I mean?
There's so much more to it.
There's so much other shit to it.
All that stuff always mattered, but we couldn't quantify how it mattered. It always mattered. We always liked, prime example, Eric was a rider that was stylish. He's exactly what he's describing. He was more unique because he didn't have pics. All these things did come together and make the value of his riding, But we didn't quantify it back then. We didn't talk about it. We didn't understand it. But now that you have this phone and Instagram, you can put it up, and then you have to dissect why it didn't get so many likes. And all of a sudden, you're unwinding a ball that was never meant to be unwound.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
This is sort
at the same time, it's like a little mind fuck.
You're kind of unwinding your own psyche through it. And then, unfortunately, a lot of people start changing up their whole self to try to fix it.
Based on algorithm.
Completely.
Yeah, and then I saw this hilarious.
I don't even know what the algorithm is. What is a good time to post? Like, you tell me, Instagram. Like,
it doesn't exist anymore.
Shouldn't you tell me? Like,
this girl that I used to live with, Rachel Finley, she posted the other day, my depression ruined my algorithm. Because you get bummed out and you post something.
Yeah.
It's just like I got bummed out, posted something, killed my algorithm, killed my feed. I was like, that's.
But
genius.
what if you're up and you only had a certain amount of time to post something and then you had other shit to do?
Yeah. What if you're a regular person?
Yeah,
then
a normal motherfucker.
No, man, you lose then. It's crazy.
So you have to be on it.
What you have to do is you have to not care.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get ahead in life and on Instagram. Because you ain't gonna be happy with the likes or without them if you care.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. It's crazy, but I do feel like on that note, like what you're saying there, but pull it back a little to regular life. It is depressing looking at other people's shit 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
I trip out sometimes.
Right? Like, oh man, I was just driving my car home. Oh shit, his car's nicer. Oh, I just got some lunch. Oh, his lunch was bigger. Everything.
I don't necessarily think. I don't think like that, but I just think the
it's
heads.
Just in there.
It's in their heads.
I just mean subconsciously, when you see it, you're like,
okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, my apartment's dope. Oh, he's got an ocean view 6 stories higher. Like, you just see it and you're like, that's neat looking. It's no different to that guy. A room's a room, a car's a car.
Yeah.
But Instagram does not allow you to feel that way. That's all I mean.
Yeah.
It pulls the reality out, looking into other people's lives, and it can get depressing.
No, it does. It's kind of crazy.
You can get past it too, but I think a lot of people get caught up in that, myself included. But
I just think it's funny.
It is hilarious and depressing
and
this is exciting.
What happened? How does this kid mad at me for doing something?
Back in my day. So
what are you grinding on? Your bottom bracket? That's not a grind. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Nah, my bad, bud.
So now you got your video part done. I'm curious, just as a general philosophy, because I feel like I understand you, and I don't think you're a quintessential video part guy. I don't think you're a save it for the video kind of guy. I think you just tell me, what would, if you had 2 choices, man, save it for the video or post it up, where are you going to fall on that? Even if you had a pro filmer or not. You trying to post that clip up, or are you trying to sit on the clip?
I mean, fuck, these days, it seems like you just post it.
Nah.
I mean, it's...
Facts.
I don't even know how to explain.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, what's the point? Get it out.
It's like...
That's where it gets
and that doesn't
weird.
bother me, though.
No, it doesn't. There's no right or wrong answer.
But it's like...
But it's weird. It's because it becomes a decision that you have to make that was never even there before.
Yeah.
True. Before you were like, no, I did the banger, bro. It was their problem to worry about how it got out there. But in fairness, you must have been thinking a little bit over the last 2 years you've been working on this video part, hoping some of those clips could sneak out, right? Like,
yeah.
There's got to be some good stuff in there.
Yeah. Hesitant,
I just know that it's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, you were filming it for those guys, so it was a different sort of deal, obviously. If you were filming it for me, though, I bet you would have been like, let me get that one little grind.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what I get nowadays, dude. Nothing's good enough for a video.
That's fucking how I feel, though, all the time sometimes. Maybe because, I'm not going to say because of the Instagram thing, but it's like...
Part of it, though.
There's so much footage you can just put out there
Like every time we go ride,
Why
you do
not?
something video worthy.
Yeah, I honestly wish I had fucking 10 angles of everything.
Yeah.
That's
and then,
all.
And
like
then
4
I film
phones
it,
or something.
and you're like, that's not worth using. And I'm like, it's just for the vlog. And like, okay. But
Yeah, I'm super weird about shit because I don't know how I am.
no, I hear you, man.
It's
We're all
super-
different. Nothing
so,
wrong with that.
Particular to how it looks. And
Yeah, I know your vibe, and you're more like, let me get that clip and post it, bro. But
I just want it out there. Like, there's no reason. I mean, I'm not gonna say no reason to sit on it, but it's like
there's less of a reason than there once was.
yeah, for sure. There's
Priorities
nothing.
have
There's
changed.
no fucking. It's the internet, dude. Like, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Like,
For marriage, bro. Save it for marriage.
yeah, I guess. It's like
Save
I'm
it for
waiting. I'm not
marriage.
waiting for the next interview. I'm like just waiting for the next.
I'm
post.
waiting for props to come back. I want a bio.
Fuck, I wish.
That'd be sweet.
Chris Rye, get at me.
Give us another episode.
So, dude, you live a pretty simple life over there. You live right at Cherry Park, right on the beach. You got a cat, a little studio. You got one piece of art on the wall. You got
Of himself.
Fucking
what do we got
bachelor,
here? You know, it's
bachelor
a
pad.
very, you
I
know.
need stuff on. The
Would you
walls.
consider yourself a minimalist? Your life approach?
Yeah, very much so.
Because I mean, you're meticulous.
I mean, I am.
Every time I go
think
there-
I'm OCD.
Yeah,
That's what it
I
is.
mean, you're cleaning the sink like your cat can't get dirty because your apartment's so clean.
He can get dirty. He can
He'll
only,
figure it out.
What happens is if you use the litter box,
Oh,
Dust.
yeah.
I fucking instantly go in there and just scoop out the piss and the shit. It doesn't matter if it's the first one. That's all.
Yeah.
As soon as he goes in there, it's clean. And then when he comes out, I gotta sleep around it because
Right.
he just tracks shit out.
Bro, trust me.
You gotta think about it.
I
Like,
got
the reason
my
why
litter
I'm
box is
so
right here.
the reason why I'm so like fucking clean and like I have to be clean is because I live in a studio. My studio is my
Right.
my common room, my bedroom,
One
my
piece of
living
trash
room.
will clutter it.
One piece of trash will just
Instantly.
like if I step in litter, it will just meander into my bed. I'm like, dude, yeah.
I've lived the studio.
If I had one bedroom, it'd be completely different. I'd have a door I'd shut, and I'd have my own room, and then like this room.
Yeah, but you're
You
the same way
living in,
about
like-
your car too.
Yeah, I think I like it though. It's weird.
No, I'm into it, dude. No, I think it's a good.
I think it's
That's a good
it's
value.
weird, and sometimes it's time consuming, but at the same time, it's like I'll see myself sweeping twice. I'm like, dude, well, I just fucking swept. Dude, there's no reason.
At least you're realizing it and you're not just doing it.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
I'm into it, man. I think that's a strong value
You
to
try to
have.
be clean.
So we got a minimalist at heart. Might not quite realize it. It might be a more of a form following function kind of a all of that. But
Does your guys' ear hurt at all?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, the headphones are killing. So we'll wrap this up here pretty soon. On the note of the minimalism and the
I
cats.
never knew my ear could hurt.
Why?
Like that.
Why are you such a cat person? Why do you love cats so much?
I never liked cats.
Same.
I
Same,
was
until I
always
got
like,
one.
my dog would fucking kill him, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
care. But I dated this girl when I first moved out here, and she was a vet assistant, and we got a dog at the time, a golden retriever. And during that time, some lady brought in a black cat, and she was like, "You gotta see this black cat. It's like the coolest looking thing ever." I was like, "It's a fucking cat. Like, I don't want a cat." And it was just a small fluff ball, dude. Long hair, had blue eyes at the time. It was just super tiny. It was like the big as this can.
Yeah.
Go in there, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, this thing's kind of cool. I brought it home and like fucking put it in the sink, and like it was just the coolest fucking fur ball ever. So I just kept him.
Yeah.
Named him after one of my dogs.
How long has it been
So-
since you had him?
Like 8 years now.
Oh.
Probably. He's getting old.
Yeah.
That is a cool cat too. He has like a 40-pound Maine Coon. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's
40 pounds.
It's bro.
he's
It's
probably
a,
like 20 something.
it's a fat cat.
Yeah, he's a long-haired fucking
Fluff
beast.
ball.
Yep.
He's cool.
He's a little guy. But
He acts like a dog, but no, I just like I never thought I'd have a cat, but this lady brought a cat in, and I ended up like fucking bringing him in.
What's the cat's name?
Charlie.
Charlie.
my cat's name too.
My cat's name is Bill.
Okay.
3 human named cats.
Charlie and Bill. Charlie's and Bill.
Charlie.
I
Yeah.
like Charlie. Charlie's
Yeah, no,
cool.
I'm with you, dude. I hated cats my whole life, and I was like, you don't connect with a cat, you connect with a dog, you know. And then
Well, it's like-
somehow I got this cat, dude, and my whole world's changed.
That's what I was gonna say. Like after a while, the cat was like a dog. Like
No,
it was,
yeah,
it was
but now I
the
don't
way
even-
that
I don't believe in dogs. Now. I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, they're
You
not that
switched it
smart, dude.
Dogs
Like,
are cool.
dogs don't get me.
They're
They
I
don't
mean,
get me.
they're not as you know. The cat's fucking
They don't-
so independent.
They're
they
not
can-
personable like that.
I don't know how to explain it. A dog is like a fucking kid almost.
Yeah.
It's
And they stay like that through their whole life.
yeah. I mean, I'll take a Great Dane, and I think it'll last.
I
like
still
5,
love
6
dogs,
years.
man, but cats are my shit.
Yeah.
Cats are dope.
So through that, man, no injuries.
Wait, did you used to drive Uber?
Yeah, a little bit.
You still drive Uber?
Yeah, every once in a while.
In the Audi?
I do. I fucking hate it because I'm like Uber X, so it's like the lowest fucking.
So you get all kinds of shitheads.
So I get a bunch of shitheads, and my car's like super clean. It just doesn't qualify for the newer,
The luxury one.
The luxury one. So I'm like sitting here with a clean, fucking meticulous car that I'm like anal about, and like these bastards are getting in. So it's not really worth it. I mean, it is worth it. What am I talking about? If I work in the mornings, the surge is high, and like it's fine. But I don't work that long.
Nate talks about working like 4 in the morning or some shit.
Yeah, I would work from like 5 to maybe 8.
Uber's hard work. People don't know.
Yeah,
But it's crazy because it's not that bad. If I don't mind driving. I grew up like into cars. So just go drive on the highway just to rag my car. But anyways, it's like I don't mind the driving, and if you drive in a good time, it's like it's not a bad gig at all.
Yeah.
The main reason why I started doing it is to fucking look for spots, like way back when I first.
There you go.
And I was like, dude, I'm finding so much shit.
Just driving around.
Like I don't even know where the fuck I'd
and
be.
you're getting
like,
paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be getting tips and hanging out, fucking getting weed tips, money, like meeting girls. Like it was fun. Like it still is fun, but it was just like it was more of like kind of killing 2 birds with one stone, like finding spots and meeting people, just networking, doing whatever. It was crazy. One time I was like, not one time, but I was so into it. There was a convention going on downtown in Long Beach, and I picked up a lady from, I don't know, some hotel, and she was like the CEO of Herbalife or something like that.
Wow.
And she's like from Australia or some shit. And she ended up like contacting me and like helping me out with some things and like sending me shit. It was just like just random, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't fall through with it
That's
at all.
LA
Like,
for you.
yeah, exactly. You can
that
literally
is-
meet someone in 2 seconds and then
Yeah.
fucking who knows what could happen.
Yep.
Yeah,
As
they're
long,
crazy.
as long as you keep
But that's-
yourself open to it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If you're that kind of person, you want to fucking whore yourself out. You're gonna get fucking.
you'll get offers.
You're gonna get whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Do you have
So-
any other crazy
So,
Uber
dude,
stories?
yeah, thank you. We need a crazy
I need
Uber
a
story.
crazy Uber
Because
story.
you've told me a lot.
I've only really had one bad one.
Yeah, but dude, you're a little bit of a different kind of dude. So do you know? It's not crazy.
I don't know if I can talk
you're-
about it because
you're-
I'll get fired.
Well, you're meticulous. I'm just saying.
No one's gonna see it.
You're meticulous about your car and your upkeep, and your passengers aren't.
Let's
Oh,
hear.
yeah.
Let's hear one good.
So
one
you've told
bad.
me some crazy ones about
Oh, yeah.
slamming your doors and you getting
Oh,
in
yeah.
fights with them.
No, well, dude, before this, when I first started doing it, I had the V5 wagon, the little car I drove across country. I like fixed it up. Anyways, it was a clean ass car. It wasn't the one that I have now, but obviously it was clean, fucking retarded because I'm a neat freak. I pick up this guy. It was like a second weekend to driving, and I pick up this dude downtown LA, and he's like, fucking, you're late, blah blah blah. I'm like, late? I'm like, I was literally in the roundabout looking at the motherfucker, like. And he just didn't walk to me, and there's like 4 taxis in front of me. Like, I can't go anywhere, dude. I'm just sitting here looking at the time run. I'm like, I'm just gonna cancel this fool. I'm like looking at him, like, yo, I am your Uber. And I ended up rolling my window down, like, yo, are you fucking whoever? And he goes, yeah, gets in the car. He's like, you're late. I'm like, dude, I'm not late. I've been sitting here looking at you for like fucking 7 minutes and say it like that. I was like, no, I'm just sitting here stuck behind these cars. And he was just like, oh, get me to where I'm going. And I was just like, oh, God, whatever. And I canceled his ride somehow. But I didn't cancel his ride. I pretty much said that I gave his ride. Like,
Right.
something weird happened with the app to where I could just cancel out and I already did the ride. It's not that easy now, but this is years ago. So pretty much I got his like $17 and he didn't even go anywhere. He was like, we're not even there and you just canceled my ride and you got my $17 and I'm fucking late and freaking out. I'm like, that's fine. Get out of my car. Like, just get out of my car. I'll somehow get your money back. And the dude got out of my car and just fucking, it was more heated than that. It was more like, get the fuck out of my car before I do something about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to deal with your dumb jackassness. What are you doing?
Did it escalate further than that?
It could have. It should have.
Oh, that was it. He got
That
out
was
and
it.
you moved
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Okay.
He knew I was fucking heated. He
Yeah.
was just
So,
like, "Oh,
I
this
think
guy's
some
not
of the
happy."
stories you told me are I don't think you can say them. I think.
Yeah.
We'll leave those for after the episode. So.
But that was the only incident I felt like I had to fucking tell the guy to get out. Because
Yeah.
It was just like, dude, I'm not getting paid that much to deal with your bullshit. Like, just
Yeah.
get the fuck out.
It's
of
sad
my
people
car.
treat each other like that. Like, dude, come on. The whole point of Uber is
Yeah, yeah.
sharing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and I've done. Oh man, what was it? It was a pool, and this one black dude. I picked this black guy up, and he was the first guy that I picked up, and we were just driving, and we picked up another girl, and then another dude. My car, like, I'm just looking in the back of my car. I'm like, holy shit, I'm full. There's 3 people in the back of my car, and someone in the passenger. They're literally like this. And the black dude got dropped off last, and I'm like, dude, I picked you up first. Like, this is so fucked up, and I just felt so bad. And he was just so livid, and I was just like, you just feel the energy with everybody. Like, this guy was uncomfortable with this guy, and this person was like pissed off at this guy, and I'm just like, dude, this is like. This could turn out so bad for someone if they were all drunk.
Oh, facts,
like I could see someone just swinging on someone in the car, just flipping it. You know what I mean? Like, shit probably happens like that 24/7. Now I heard Uber's gonna have a 24/7 surveillance in all of the cars.
Whoa!
In every single car, and a speaker.
Oh wow!
On every single one, so they know what the rider's doing. So they know they're not getting these fake frauds and all this bullshit.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, it is.
Also, just as a general rule of life, beware of Uber pool.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's not that good. If you're not in a hurry to get somewhere, don't fucking.
It's just all bad.
Yeah. You can maybe do it.
You ain't saving much. It's all bad. So all right, man. Well, I think we got through most of it. I asked people to submit questions. Phil got a few questions too. Let's jump into the user submissions here.
Yeah, the one that I got was, what are your opinions on the early mid-2000s drink Sparks?
Really?
Yeah, crazy. Just came in.
What? Sparks is a constant topic around here, dude.
Where's my phone? I lost it.
It's gone forever.
Dude, it could be.
No, found it.
There it is.
Eric.
Hi.
Where are you at in the Sparks answer, bro? Come on.
Sparks the drink?
Yeah. That's a real question, Phil got.
We spoke about earlier.
Man. It was a moment.
It was a moment. I don't know what. I think it was when they first started to come out. Me and my buddy used to drink these things at like fucking 12 at night, an energy drink. I don't know why. And then we go to the massage parlor and just fucking hang out in the massage parlor for like 2 hours. It was fucking crazy. I don't know.
Orange mouth and all.
Yeah, orange mouth. Just show up, just blasted, just like, I want a massage.
Yeah.
Just not cool.
I bet they loved that.
Oh, they were taking our money.
So, I'm gonna go through them right now, rapid fire.
Yeah.
Why no pegs though? That's from Finn.
I mean,
McManamy.
I think you've already said it.
You said it,
stuck
but
to it.
let's give him some credit.
I just like riding the way I ride.
Yeah.
And using the pedals and the cranks and the
I'll speak for you.
Dropouts and the
freedom from limitations, right?
See.
Limit yourself and you find things through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom or boom. I don't know who gets
Yeah,
credit.
you boomed it. Yeah, boom is right.
Next up, how did your whole career kick off? Like, when did you just think, holy shit, I think pro bike riding is going to be it for me? I guess that. I mean,
or do you even really think that's it?
I don't even think that's it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
It's one
I'm
step
just living
in many, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a what is it?
Life is never like
it's
that.
a phase, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Life is never like that.
It's a fun phase.
Yeah, every time you get to any point, it never feels like I made it. It actually usually feels like, oh, this is it. That's what life really feels like.
Yeah.
So you got to just learn to do it for you and love it all the way through.
People who settle like that and say that I think that's it are non-creatives, like every single time.
Right.
Yeah. I'm a fucking investment banker. This is it. Like, okay, yeah, eat shit. Like,
yeah.
No offense to investment bankers, but
Connor,
they're just chasing a different dream.
Yeah.
Connor Gemmel said, "How long does it usually take you to get a clip when you're filming?"
I don't fight for anything.
Like, say the ride video clips, you know.
I'll put up a fight maybe an hour max.
An hour.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
pretty heavy.
That's a heavy.
But that's just me knowing that I'm winded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't go.
It's an hour of you pacing it though.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Like me just slowly getting Morgan Long doesn't do that.
Yeah,
he'll fucking try something over and over again. He'll almost pass out. I'm like, yo, Morgan, stop. You are fucking purple in the mouth and like white in the face.
You're not sweating.
Yeah,
you already sweat out all the liquid in your body.
Exactly.
But
certain people do that. Yeah, he's a fucking animal.
He's crazy.
No Gods, No Helmets said, what other hobbies or outlets do you have besides BMX currently?
Well, not so much anymore because I'm in California. Can't hunt. Can't really do much fishing.
So you were doing hunting and fishing.
Can't really go dirt biking. Can't really go off. I can't do anything really.
Yeah, it's limiting out here.
Yeah,
just go fishing off the pier.
Now all I do, I mean, I did a caught so much shit off that pier.
Really?
Yeah.
Fish?
Yeah, fish.
Or
I've
license
eaten
plates?
them too.
Really?
40. I think I caught like 45 mackerel
Holy
Wow.
shit.
off the pier.
That's a
But I mean,
catch.
people realize in like sunfish over there. They're only like yay big. and
Yeah.
They're like it's just like a minnow over there.
Yeah.
You need a license for that?
Not off man-made stuff.
Oh.
So you
But anything
can't,
that's
can't surf fish, which is on the beach. If you surf fish, you gotta have to have a license. But like on
Gotcha.
jetties and piers, I believe you don't have to.
Damn, that's crazy. It's good to know.
Yeah, I should just get a license. It's not very expensive. It's the consistency of the weather here. It just keeps me doing things that are like outdoor, but I'll get stuck doing it. Like, say if I go surf, I'll be surfing the whole day. Like, I won't even have time to ride sometimes. Like, it's just like a whole day event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sounds fire, though.
That's what California is. It's
I'm
so
scared of
fun.
sharks
It's so
because
awesome.
it looks like the funnest thing in the world, but I just can't get over the shark thing.
You need yourself a skimboard, bud.
Oh yeah,
You
stay
just
in
need
the
to get in the
shallow.
water.
Yeah.
There's no sharks here like that, really.
I like the sound of that.
I'm
dude.
more
I
scared.
just-
I'm more scared of stingrays, dude.
Oh,
Okay,
I've
so-
been stung so many
sorry.
times just
I'm
walking
scared
out
of
to the
all
surf.
everything under the water.
Jellyfish.
Yeah,
Rocks, drowning,
Rocks.
rocks drowning.
Stepping on rocks.
fishing net, whatever. You know, a big fish. No,
Yeah, stingrays are no fun. You been stung by one of those?
No, never had.
Dude,
Jellyfish.
It's the most weirdest.
Yeah, fuck
Sucks.
stingrays. They killed
Steve
Yeah.
Irwin,
Steve
yeah.
Irwin.
crocodile
A
man.
big one though, like a big.
Yeah.
big.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So the real Tommy boy, why no free coaster?
It's a fucking preference, Tommy guy.
Yeah, come on, let my man live.
Yeah, that's.
Dickhead.
No, I'll tell you why, because everyone's doing it and I don't like it. No. it's a preference thing.
Yeah.
I like
Same-
the fucking
It would
click.
be weird to do it as a reaction.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've gotten on people's bikes and it's fun.
Yeah.
It just isn't me.
It's not your jam.
It's
Yeah.
not my
right.
shit.
Yeah. Well, we got one if you want to try it out any one of these days.
I feel like I'd hurt my knee or something.
Have
Or I'd have to really think of like what's going on.
Yeah.
I think like, with your knee, you need pedal pressure.
It's true.
With
that
it
is a
being
big thing.
loose?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it engaging whenever it wants, and you not being able to flex while it's engaging, and just pulling and pushing whenever the fuck it wants. I guess you're more aware of it when you're almost waiting for it to engage,
Yeah.
so you're kind of flexing. But I could see me like landing, and me not wanting to engage, and it just like momentum like
You
pushing.
fucking know with the cassette though. You know what you're
Really?
expecting. Cassettes.
Oh no, a cassette, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
you
I'm
know
ready
it.
to pedal backwards, but
Exactly.
with that thing, I wouldn't be ready. I'd be trusting.
You have this.
I guess
much.
it all takes time to fucking get used to that
Yeah,
shit.
you kill it on a cassette.
I just like the.
I like the noise.
I like my shit.
Cassettes are rare, man.
Like my
I
shit up
love
now.
watching a good old cassette writer these days.
Rich toots his own fucking horn right now.
I have a cassette.
You know how I love watching.
How has your life changed since you started shaving your head?
Oh man, so much better.
I've never even seen him with hair.
So much better.
He had hair when I first met him.
It wasn't that long.
It was like curly, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like-
this man has
Whoa.
curly hair.
Super dark and kind of curly.
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's way easy. Fuck, I don't
Yeah.
have to wake up and
it kind of
worry
ties in
about
with the whole weird
bed head, or I
minimalist
don't have to
thing.
worry about anything. If I start to see hair like right now, I need to shave it.
Right.
Like, this
Is
is
his
what-
hair
this
as
is
curly
what-
as like Ty's Toy Vest Center? Or
Yeah, it's that. It's
really.
like that. Yeah, it's
Holy
the curly
shit.
hair people dream of. Yeah, he's got locks.
But the thing
Man's
is,
got
the
locks.
locks are being fucked by this bulb. This what do they call it? Receding.
Oh, receding
Hairline.
hairline.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
just my
It's
natural
probably hitting
hairline.
pretty bad.
I got a widow's peak since I had hair.
I think I had a weird calic here, so it's like making it worse.
Okay.
Like ever since I was younger, I had this crazy calic, and now that I'm getting older, it's like blending in with the what do they call it? The oldness,
Age,
the age.
age plus calic.
Calic and I just said it.
Receding hairline.
Receding hairline. Yeah, it's like a snowball effect of
Highball's got him.
Young
burnt.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Young Reaper said, "Who's your favorite pegless rider? Do you have a favorite other pegless rider?
At himself.
All time, not just
I mean, yeah, I guess Aiken. He's the best.
Aiken. There we
No,
I
go.
mean, I can
True.
just go
Yeah.
back to him.
No, there's none greater.
He did have stunt sticks off and on for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just dancing around.
But he was a pegless rider hard.
Yeah.
You know, because everything he ever did with pegs, he also did without them.
Facts.
I'm
You're
trying to
right.
think if there's anyone that.
He didn't have to make it.
Yeah,
So
Hamilton.
he had pegs for a long ass time.
No.
Yeah, there's so many people that have him and
No,
come back on.
the whole time he was pro, he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hamilton was fucking awesome.
I could have sworn to God when he had that 19-inch federal
Yo,
frame,
what
he had
happened?
pegs.
What
What's
happened
the real story behind?
with Steven?
Yeah, like what? I just want to know.
I really don't know anything about Steven. He's actually a pretty pretty much a man of mystery. Like I've met him a couple
I
times.
just want to know
over.
like why and what happened.
I don't even know what you guys
Why
are
did he
talking
just disappear when he was like sickest right on
I
earth?
mean, I'm just saying I heard from like exactly from me watching him from when I was younger. Like
I do think he.
Someone said he got beat up.
I think he had some injuries,
really bad or something.
I think he had
head trauma. Or
I think he had a head injury at one point or another. I heard about. But he also seems like just kind of a forward-thinking dude by the way he rode, and I think he just also found other shit he felt like doing. He didn't seem like he was ever tied into BMX in that way, where he let it be his identity. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
He went from being in every props video, everyone, and then nothing.
Yeah.
And then he like put his own thing out.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
an
man.
8-year gap.
He's a mysterious dude, but he's still killing it.
He's so fucking good.
He's nuts.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think we're through most of them because they kind of all just asked about things we already talked about. Let me see if there's any other ones here. The Eddie Queller asked, "My guy." I don't know. How do you answer that?
The Eddie.
My guy.
Shout out Eddie.
Yeah. Is Eddie your guy?
I know him now.
There you go. Now you know him. I'm sure you know him if you've seen him.
No, I've known him. I've known of him for a while.
Wait, are you excited?
It
for
is
the
funny
show
because
that's
he does the my guy all the time everywhere.
That's his comment. My guy with 2 eyes.
It's like I mean I do the cheeseburger thing, but it's not my guy. I think the cheeseburger is more fun than my guy.
My man's more of a cheeseburger.
Are you excited to go to SF?
Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of Long Beach.
So we're doing a San
days.
Francisco trip here soon. Phil just let the cat out of the bag.
Oh yeah.
We're dragging Eric with us. He never leaves Long Beach.
No, I do.
That means I'm going to need a cat babysitter, y'all, so hit me up, because normally he holds it down
How
for
long
me.
is it? How many days is it?
5.
Oh, that's nothing. He's gone 14 days by himself. I came home with fucking shit and piss all over the place, though. It was pretty
Whoa.
fucked up.
Yeah, well, didn't you say your litter box
Well, the thing was, I had 2 litter boxes, and he's just used them both. You know, and I came home
As he will.
He did what your cat did. He's like, you don't change my litter. If you do, I'm gonna go piss in the cabinet.
Yeah, I changed my
You don't
cat
change
litter. I changed my
food,
cat
I'm
litter
piss
to a
in your
new
shit.
litter, and he looked at it like it was a UFO
Yeah.
litter box, and just went and started pissing in a cabinet. So keep your cats on the same
That's
litter
why
brand.
cats
You know,
are
that's a
such
pro tip
assholes.
for you. But yeah, all right. Well, I think that's a wrap here. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Always a pleasure. And I think we might be doing Stevie this weekend. We're talking about it.
Hopefully before I go on the cruise.
Yeah, Phil's about to leave for a cruise, so we're gonna have a little
Where are you
break.
going? Where are you going?
Just Mexico.
Yeah. And then we have Jeff Z lined up.
Jeff Z.
We got Stevie lined up. We're gonna Boy at one point, and really excited about this Chase Dehart.
Chase Dehart. Yes,
Yeah.
that's gonna be sick.
So we got some exciting interviews on the way. Thanks to everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.